Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We're back here on Groundbreaker. The reason we're here is because I wanted to come back and talk to Gladys about this this information that we picked up when we were down on Roseway, or in Roseway. She wants company secrets. She's willing to pay for them, and she's willing to pay with her Stellar Bay NAV Key. What I wanted to see was, does she want all 3 of the secrets I've picked up, or does she just want one of them? I don't know. That's why I've come back up here. So let's talk to Gladys and see what she is interested in.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Let's see here. Well, I investigated that distress signal from Roseway.
What's that? Speak up now.
I'm still searching. I'll report back later, or about those secrets you asked me to look for. I want to see what she says if I say this.
Be sure to come back for magazine club.
Oh. Okay, she gave us some purpleberry punch. Okay, I was just joking. I really did investigate the distress signal.
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
Well, it looks like, we can tell her about the fancy toothpaste formula and just hand it to her. We could lie and use our science skills and tell her we found a formula for experimental rocket fuel. Seems like pretty advanced stuff. We could tell her that we acquired some research on Raptidon Musk and see if she's interested. Or we could tell her we found schematics for a prototype weapon from Force. Or we could just say, never mind. So this is kind of interesting. This is what Anton wants. This is what Vaughn wanted. And this is what Orson wanted. But we could lie to her and give her something else, although that might be pretty dangerous. For one, if we get caught, it certainly would be bad. 2, if we don't get caught right now, she may find out later, and then, I mean, I don't know if we're going to need her again in the game. However, I kind of like this idea because, you know, I've kind of been wringing my hands about, oh no, what do I do? Anton wants this, and Vaughn wants this, and Orson wants this, and I kind of want to give it back to them instead of giving it to her. Let's see what happens if we lie to her.
My stars, what a find. Fine picking like this deserves an equally fine payout. Go on, dearie, and don't spend it all in one place.
Okay. So, what the heck's going on here? We got a lot of bits, but now, Anton's thing is gone. I guess, yeah, we lost the research data. So what? So we gave her the research. Okay, so we gave her the toothpaste research. So now we can't give it back to Anton. But since we told her it was rocket fuel, I guess she gave us more bits than she would have otherwise. Holy crap, that's a lot of experience points. So, yeah, did we get the Stellar Bay NAV Key or not? Let's see what happens if we say that I think that's it.
Are you positive? Honest to goodness?
I'm certain there's nothing left.
Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Okay, so what? I don't get the Stellar Bay NAV Key? What the hell? Well, even though we lied to her, our reputation has increased. What the hell? I thought... Well, I mean, I guess I need to give her all of the research in order to get the Stellar Bay NAV Key. I mean, it is 10,000 bits. That's a lot. But it's starting to look like that is what I need to do in order to... Yeah, jeez. Huh.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Sell off my junk. Sell off A few weapons and a spade I picked up, apparently. Actually, I don't know, man. What am I doing? I don't know. I didn't get the nav key. What does our quest look like now? I mean, it's over. The quest is over. This quest is still going on. Gladys is willing to sell you a nav key to Stellar Bay for 10,000 bits. And that's it for this one. The other quest, the distress signal. Yeah. You found some company secrets in Roseway and sold them to Gladys for a nice cut of money. Well, I thought that we could did I misunderstand this whole quest the whole time? You've acquired all of the worthwhile company secrets in Roseway. I guess we're just supposed to sell it to her in order to make enough money to buy the nav key? Is that what this plan was all along? And I just misunderstood it from the start?
Today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
And that's it. We can no longer offer her all the stuff that we collected. So, huh. Wow. What? Yeah, I guess I just totally misunderstood it, because when I saw her before, you know, we had the option of paying 10,000 bits, and then she says, well, if you can't afford that, there are some other things you can do for me. And I interpreted that to mean if we brought back some research, then she would give us the Stellar Bay NAV Key as payment for that research. But now it's looking like she just pays us for those jobs, and then we could use the money we got to buy the key off of her. So, okay, that's not what I was expecting at all.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
And I also find it very interesting that even if I changed my mind, I cannot sell that stuff back to her now. Sell the research to her now. So
gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
She says a lot. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. Okay.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Yeah, and now we've got 14,000 bits, so So now we could go back to Roseway and we could give Orson his stuff back, and we could give Vaughn his stuff back, but we can't give Anton his stuff back. And you know, it's probably for the best, because Anton was just working on some stupid toothpaste. So yeah, I guess I spend the 10,000 bits and get what I came here for.
If you're here for this week's...
Here you go, have 10,000 freaking bits.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire.
I've heard.
You should have a chat with Lilya Hagen in the SubLight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Nope, thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Huh, okay, man, I hated to spend 10,000 bits on that. Really, really hated to do that.
To be able to set foot on a whole other planet?
Yeah.
I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Area analysis is as follows. Significant dust and spore. Concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
Okay. So, the quest for Passage to Anywhere has been updated, I guess. If I could click on it. So, we've procured the nav key, and now we're supposed to inform Dr. Wells that we have a nav key. You finally have a nav key to Stellar Bay on Monarch. Inform Dr. Wells so you can learn why you need to travel to the restricted planet and who you need to meet once you're there. Ada should be able to establish a connection with Wells. Okay. But Gladys told us to go talk to Lillian. But before we do that... Oh, these jerks are going to come in here when I'm trying to do this, aren't they? You two stay over there.
No problem. I'll head over.
So, I want to see what's inside of these. Oh, I guess I can't. I need a rest and go key card. Huh. Where am I going to get a rest and go key card from? Can I steal it from this guy? Let's F5 this before I screw this up.
A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if.
He doesn't seem to care at all. Well, here's a rest to go key card. We got a rest to go key card from him. So I get to pick one of these. Huh. Well, apparently I was really good at pickpocketing him. Let's see what's in this one. Oh. Well, yeah, it's stealing, duh. Retrofitted heavy power armor. It's only level 4, though. Marauder armor. This heavy power armor has been retrofitted to be even more durable and insulating. Plus, it has a nice scarf. Reconditioned exo helmet. Marauder helmet. You are surprised that this reconditioned Hephaestus helmet was still being used. It's so last year's model. Cartridge, Adreno, and Metallysis gel. Okay, well, we got into that safe. But we need more rest to go key cards to get into those, and I'm not sure who we'll get them from. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Nope, the cash register there isn't one. I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if there's one in the cash register, but it doesn't appear to be one in there.
Still getting acquainted? Can't go wrong if you stick to the promenade.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what kind of business have you and Gladys got running?
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
Business? What do you and Gladys do here?
Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I'm standing right here, dude.
Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Then there's all the armed guards around Gladys. Is she kind of some kind of VMP? Or we could use our perception. Are you just pretending you can't hear me so you don't have to answer the questions?
Huh? What?
Forget it.
Huh. Now that I heard.
Okay, see you later, bye. Let's go talk to Lillian. I have a feeling that maybe she might have some work for us now that we can get into Stellar Bay. So let's go back and talk to her.
Reminder, unit modifications performed by unauthorized technicians are not authorized by the parent company.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. Doesn't it feel better to locomote without grit in your gears?
To gain authorization credentials, an engineer must be registered as the unit's designated caretaker. Do you wish to assign yourself this designation, engineer?
You asking me to be your minder? I suppose you can't be any more complicated than an autoloader. All right, I'll do it.
Updating registration. Updating. Updating. Ding. Holcomb Parvati is now responsible for the SAM unit's maintenance. Designated caretaker. There is a rock in this unit's tread. Removal of foreign debris requested.
All right, you guys work on that while I go in here. Hey, dude, how's it doing? How's it going?
Welcome back to SubLight, where we make salvage dreams come true.
Okay, I guess I should go. Hey, Lillian. How's it going?
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain.
Okay. So, I got a NAV key to Stellar Bay. Is that job still up for grabs?
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor.
Cool.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Cool. What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
Okay, so I'm going after Alta Vitae gas. What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
Okay. What's SubLight doing in Fallbrook anyway?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with a board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank SubLight for their good time.
So, how unconventional are we talking about?
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
Okay. I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
I think so. What am I looking for anyway?
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out.
Okay.
You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Oh, I wanted to ask her some more stuff.
Watch yourself in Stellar Bay, Captain. If you think this neighborhood is rough, Monarch will chew you to shreds.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I have questions about the Monarch job.
My guy in Stellar Bay had a lead on some salvage. Find the lead and bring it to Catherine Malin at Fallbrook. She'll take it from there.
Okay. Is that it?
A few of my contractors, we keep the...
Oh well, there was another question I wanted to ask her, but I guess I don't get to now. Oh well, see you later, bye. We read that. Alright, let's get out of here.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Actually, do I need... I think I could just fast travel back to the ship. I don't think that we need to do anything else here. Are you okay, Parvati?
Yeah, huh?
Okay, so you're not looking to go talk to Junlei right now? Okay, so bring up our map. We will fast travel back to the actual Unreliable, because we don't need to do anything else on Groundbreaker, I don't think. I guess I could have checked my quests beforehand. So this quest is, well, I need a map of the universe.
Bill, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
Okay. Nobody's arguing with anybody this time? That's good. That's good. Why are you standing there, Parvati? That's not where you normally stand.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
It kind of is, actually. You met that automechanical clanking around the ship yet? Well, we know she has. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed. What do you think of the ship, or think it's time you move along, Parvati? I don't know. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape, considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
That's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it is a good imitation. Apparently, Ada's the one who actually flies the ship. Or Ada, how about you not invite yourself into conversations? I don't mind if she butts in. So yeah, Parvati's probably wondering what that voice was.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Oh, sorry.
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Yeah.
Hello. I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What do you think, Parvati? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator? We've already been flying. Ada, Parvati will be fixing you from now on. I expect your full cooperation. Okay. Let's see what she says.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Okay. So did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Oh, okay. I don't see the humor. Reed seemed to have it in for you. You worked beside your father your whole life. Did your dad ever work on spaceships? Man. I don't know. Reed did seem to have it in for her, though.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you actually are good at this and you enjoy it, or why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job? One aptitude test determines your whole life, or let's talk about something else. I was wondering, why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
That's unbelievably cruel. You don't have any say in it at all, or you make this sound implausibly efficient. You don't have any say in it?
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
All right. Yeah, so one aptitude test determines your whole life?
They're powerful good tests. They rattled off this whole list of names who'd worked on them, with fancy bits hanging off them. Doctors and esquires and the thirds. Even if you don't believe they actually catch what everybody's best at, everybody's got to take them. So at least it's fair-ish.
Okay. Well, you are actually good at this, Parvati.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
So after school, you moved straight back to Edgewater. You didn't like your classes. This has been interesting, but I want to talk about something else. So did you not like your classes?
There were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
What'd you do in your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Okay. You didn't spend time with friends?
Can't say I had many. Mostly I kept to myself. Going to the community center to hear music, be in a crowd with people knocking into you. It all just made me want to run away. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
So after school, you moved straight back to Edgewater, huh?
Yep, Nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Yeah, but first, tell me what you think of the autumn mechanical clanking.
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Okay. Have you given him a nickname yet? Or, he's a cleaning automech? He's not a person, Parvati, don't treat him like one. Or, of course you'd like him, don't know why I'd even asked. I don't know, you haven't given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
Okay, break time's over. Nice talking to you, Parvati. I guess this is the cot she's gonna hang out on, maybe. That's fine. You do what you want, Parvati. It's no problem with me. She's very talkative. When we go talk to the other people, they really don't have much to say at all. At least thus far they haven't. Maybe they will start to have things to say. Hey, Felix. What'd you do with it?
Good to see you, boss.
Uh-huh. Okay, see you later. Bye. Nice talking to you. Well, there's the old vicar sitting behind his desk, reading.
By verity, by strength.
Uh-huh.
What are we contemplating today?
See you later. Bye. And then here's Ellie.
Something on your mind?
Nope. And Sam.
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
See you later. Why do I think I have another companion? I guess I don't, huh? I guess that's all of them. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Huh, he's actually standing up. Okay, well, so, let's check our emails real quick. Nothing new. Oh, I have a third slot that I've forgotten to use on my, my health thing up here. So right now I've got this thing, which gives extra critical damage. This gives more base health. This weapon attack speed, body attributes, mind attributes, harmful status effect, tactical time, dilation, recharge. I only have 2 of them though, but whatever. We'll just start throwing these things in here and start using them up. That's what we'll do. Why not? So Ada wants to talk to us about something, it looks like. Oh, we need to talk to her about establishing a connection with Wells, but that's our main quest. We're not gonna rush into that one right now. Let's see, this one. Oh, well, we need to go back down to Roseway because we need to give those guys their stuff back. So let's do that real quick. Terra 2, Roseway. I'll go back there.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Cool. So yeah, we're gonna go back and talk to Orson. We're gonna go back and talk to Vaughn, and I guess we'll go back and talk to Anton as well to give him the bad news. Well, we need to talk to him anyway about Jameson. Yeah. Although I guess the quest for Anton is actually done. but we're going to go back and talk to him anyway. Okay, so bring up the map. We are going to fast travel back here to Roseway. Very simple, very easy. We've been traveling with Parvati and Sam. Let's see what happens when Max and Felix travel together. I don't know. Let's see. Slim and Shine. Oh, that's the diet toothpaste. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Got these two here. So this is going to be Orson. We're going to go talk to him, and we're going to give him his research back.
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met?
Yes. Come on, man. Your memory can't be that bad.
I'm just quite selective about what information I choose to retain. That said, yes, I recognize you. Have you retrieved my schematics yet?
Yep, I got them right here, dude.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
We already asked him this, but let's ask him again.
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been.
Yeah. What's your secrecy worth, I wonder? These are valuable schematics. I could sell them for quite the profit. Maybe they'd let you experiment. You could have saved a few lives.
All the more reason I need to keep my discretion discreet. Now, if you wouldn't mind returning them to me.
Well, I mean, I did go through a lot of trouble to get them, dude. I really did.
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Really? Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, who cares? Here you go.
Much obliged. Here are your bits. Now, let's see here. Attach
100
this, twist
bits?
That, apply a little pressure.
Really?
And voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be called.
Oh, there we go.
You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Okay. So we got a little extra from him, and we also got a weapon from him, it looks like. So that's cool. But yeah, I wasn't too happy when all I got were 100 bits. I mean, I feel like my reputation decreased for 100 bits, but oh well. We lost the pistol schematics. And anything else? Now our reputation has increased, so we're probably back to where we started. Okay, so we finished the Vulcan's Hammer quest. You recovered Orson's weapon schematic and convinced him to pay you for it. He'll let you keep the finished product. So if you look in our inventory, it's this thing right here. It's called Ultimatum. It's a level 11 weapon. This scary and powerful handgun is standard issue for Earth Directorate soldiers and is made by the weapons conglomerate Force, who owns their own colony in the Septerra system. It's worth quite a bit. But let me try it out at some point. So, now I want to go back and talk to Vaughn. So he, I think, is in the apartments over here. So let's rush over here and talk to him. Chickens. Look out, chickens. Coming through. And he is down here. Hey, Vaughn. What's up, man?
Any news on that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing?
So this is a guy who wanted the Musk. Before that, I had a question.
Sure, whatever you need to know.
Okay, cool. Roseway seems pretty run down, man.
It was like that when we got here. I heard it had been shut down for years. But the toilet's flush and the roof doesn't leak. Much.
Okay. What's your company doing here?
Ask Dr. Crane. All I know is my bit, analyzing the Raptidon equivalent of hormones.
Ah, an interesting scientific endeavor if I ever heard one. Which hormones?
Mostly they're leptin analogs. Raptidons have 4 different varieties. Concentrations vary based on the season.
Okay, that's interesting. But did you know that leptin regulates hunger? Designer appetite suppressants, maybe?
Byzantium's inhabitants could afford it, if no one else.
Uh-huh. So you work in the labs, huh? Not you, Max. Vaughn.
As little as possible. I mean, yeah. I'm staff. Endocrinologist. We've been studying a load of Raptidons hauled in from Monarch.
Okay. So I guess I have something else on my mind.
Want to talk about peptides? I've got, like, amazing stories about cortistatin.
Maybe later. I found your experiment.
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got it. It's all yours, I guess.
This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely gonna use it.
Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right?
Nope, I don't need to.
Uh-huh. You just don't understand the market. Anyway, here's a cut for you. An advance for my profits.
I hope it's a lot.
Doing business with you.
Ooh, we leveled up again. That's always fun. We gave him the Raptidon Musk. And we got 1,875 bits. I guess that's okay. What if we talk to him again? What happens?
Better days are coming. I can smell the money. Wait, no, that's Raptidon Musk.
Huh.
Hey, you don't think the scent of this will draw the Raptidons up here, do you?
It might.
As soon as this mess is cleared up, I'll call in my contact and take the musk.
Mm-hmm.
Better days are coming.
Okay.
I can smell the money. Wait, no, that's Raptidon Musk.
So we completed his quest, which was called the Amateur Alchemist. You gave Vaughn his freshly squeezed Rapt juice, and he paid for your trouble. No doubt he'll be impressing somebody with his new pungency. So, we have more skills that we could use to spend. Let's see here. I could put even more into dialogue. I mean, we got a persuade of 68 and an intimidative, or a persuade of 65 and an intimidative 68. These are all pretty high numbers. I feel like they're really high, actually. I'd kind of like to start putting stuff in directly into heavy weapons, or I mean long guns, since that's what I kind of like to use. So, I feel like my dialogue is high enough for now. So, maybe we'll just put some stuff into ranged. So heavy weapons is at 50. I want to get long guns to 50. And now it's at 50, and that took all of our points. So that's what I'm going to use my points on. And then Felix gets to level up here. He gets a new perk. And we are going to give him, let's see, 20% damage to corporate military, 30% equip time. This companion swaps weapons and reloads much faster, okay. Increase the damage dealt by this companion's ability or chance of immediately resetting this companion's ability cooldown when they perform their companion ability. I don't know, let's have him do more damage. And then Max, we'll have him do the same thing. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Now for our next thing, we need to go talk to Anton about Jameson. And I turned the wrong way. Whee! Huh. What is this, a big M here? Or even a W. There's a W, look. It used to be in Roseway up there. That's funny. The W is falling down. Careful, don't stand over there, Felix. Another letter might fall on your head.
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you?
You still mad at me?
Doc Crane better get over himself.
Right.
Still a lot of raptidons out there. We'll take care of them.
Will you?
Probably gonna get fired. You know that, yeah?
You'll be alright. So, here is Anton. I don't know where Jameson is. But, let's talk to Anton. That's why we're here.
Oh, it's you. As if my thoughts weren't dark enough already. What is it?
Well, I found Jameson.
Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research.
Yeah. You really didn't care about him at all, though, did you? It's all about your ambition. Or, you know, there's more to care about than black marks and paperwork. Or actually, I had some questions. Can we ask him some questions?
I suppose you've earned it.
We already asked him all, or did we? No, I can't. I guess these are new questions. How did you end up here anyway?
I grew up in a Spacer's Choice township. My own personal pit of despair. Test marks were high enough, so I set to becoming a scientist. But I didn't relish returning when my studies were done. I'd no desire to spend my life finding better ways to churn out worthless goods. My fellow Spacers looked upon it as a betrayal, but I longed for substance, meaning.
So why did they think it was a betrayal?
Fear, jealousy, belief in the grand plan. No one is meant to seek an improvement to their lot in life, though everyone would, were they only given the chance.
Okay, done talking about that.
I suppose you've earned it.
Yeah, I have. So I'm still not sure I understand why all the secrecy.
It's highly illegal to have brought the Raptidons to Terra 2. The research done on them before Monarch was left to the dregs was too promising to just abandon, so here we are.
I see. And the corporation really wouldn't have come to your aid?
You've not much idea how these things work, do you? If Auntie Cleo could be connected to what we're doing here, they'd be ruined. Everyone skirts the law looking for an edge, but the ultimate sin is to be exposed. Plausible deniability is everything.
I see.
I suppose you've earned it.
Your coworkers have been doing some off-the-book experimenting.
Oh, really? Who?
Orson's been modifying some sort of weapon to use on the Raptidons. You know what? I've changed my mind. Never mind. I'm not going to tell him that. He doesn't need to know that.
Oh.
Oh, I guess that's it. Goodbye. Okay, then. Well, that completes the By His Bootstraps quest. You rescued Jameson and told Anton he was safe. Funny how Jameson didn't tell Anton his own self. Not real funny, but, you know, odd. I wonder where Jameson is. No idea. Let's see. We've got weapons from the Void. We've got the Silent Voices, and we've got Solution Vital. I'm just seeing if there's anything left on Roseway. No, doesn't look like it. Nothing else on Roseway. We can leave Roseway. But like I said, I'm kind of curious as to where Jameson is. Do you think he's in the bar? Let's go see. Who's this? Burke.
What can I do you for?
I talked to the guy in charge. What do you think of him?
Yeah, I ain't gonna make no comment on anything like that.
Okay, just gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Yep. The bar is over here. I don't know if I'd recognize Vaughn if I saw him. Oh, here he is over here. No, it's not. Never mind.
Did security talk to you yet?
Let me see what you're selling.
Annie Cleo makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon.
Mm-hmm. So, she sells crap. Okay, that's it. Nothing all that great. So, where would Jameson be, do you think? I mean, where else could he be? The only other place that I can think of... Well, let's see, here's comms over here. Here's Porter again. Oh, this is where Anton is. Getting all turned around. He's not in the bar, he's not in comms. So, the only other place I could think of is upstairs in the apartments. We didn't go up there. I just want to check in on him. He could be in one of these other apartments though, couldn't he? Maybe one of these is his room. Jameson, what's up, man?
Thanks for getting me out of there.
Sure thing. Glad to see you're safe. What were you doing in there anyway?
Oh, we turned the old lab into storage a long time ago. Anton needed someone to fetch precursors, and when Anton needs someone to fetch something, that someone is invariably me.
You don't sound too thrilled about that, but first of all, how'd you get stuck?
Those fucking marauders blew a hole in the wall. Tripped the security lockdown. I guess not being able to open a door from the inside is considered a safety feature. Safety for the equipment in the room, maybe. Not so much for the guy trapped inside. It's like a panic room, but without food and water.
Nice. Self-locking doors? Someone ought to see to that policy. It did keep the Raptidons out long enough for someone to find you. Or I'm glad we just showed up in time. Yeah, I mean, it did keep the Raptidons out.
I'd have starved long before they got through. Point taken, though. Thanks again for the help.
Sure thing, man. Glad to help you. Glad you made it out alive.
Thanks for getting me out of there.
Uh-huh. No problem. Stay safe. We already looted his place. He's like, by the way, did you notice that somebody stole all my crap? Oh, what? Okay, I guess that'll do it for Roseway. So in that case, let's look at the map of the region and make sure there isn't a place we haven't explored yet. I think we're good. I think we've pretty much explored this place pretty well. Explored these buildings. Yeah, I think we're good. So we can go back to the good old Unreliable here. And then we have to decide where we're going to go next.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Okay, you tattletale. So it's Ellie's fighting with everybody, isn't she? If she's not fighting with Felix, she's fighting with Max.
What you reading, Max?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books, anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space? You one of those people who wears reading glasses to look smart?
Well, we already heard that heated discussion before. It's not very heated, really. Speaking of heated, look at our machines. They're looking pretty heated to me. It's hurt our ankle again. Sound effect.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Boy, everybody's a snitch on this ship. So, for our main quest, Ada wants us to talk to her. I guess we could upgrade Ellie too. Let's see here. Let's have her do more damage as well. Same thing with Parvati. We will have her do more damage. And Sam. Sure, Sam do more damage as well. More damage is always better, right? More is always better. Let's see. Phineas. This is kind of interesting, maybe. Scylla. This one will take us to Stellar Bay. So, Stellar Bay. Is it on Monarch? Monarch, Stellar Bay landing pad, warning, dangerous Cascadia landing pad. Okay, so these two are on Stellar Bay. There's relay out here. We could go out and fix that communications thing. Olympus, we can't go there. Tartarus is locked. Scylla, we could go to Scylla if we wanted to. Can't go here, here. Can't go to Hephaestus or Typhon. Phineas's lab docking bay. We could go there. Okay. Well, we will decide where we're going to do or where we're going to go and what we're going to do in the next episode. So I hope you'll join me then. Hope you enjoyed this episode. There was a lot of talking, but I enjoy talking to the player or non-player characters in the game, getting to know them better, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. Sure, you join me again in the next episode.